Hello, how are you? Oh, I just woke up my dog. Um, wow, it's been, I think, a whole year. Hello, Wallace.
Hey y'all,
Um,
what's up?
yeah,
It's been
February 2nd.
two months.
Oh, sorry. Um, I'm done with grad school. I graduated. I have a master's degree in women's studies, which apparently is almost completely useless. Um, I am in a pretty bad spot, honestly. Um, and it's been bad for a while. Um, and I'm only realizing now kind of the depth of that badness. And also, my brain is like the amount of messed up where it's now saying that I was better when I was at my worst. Um, as in specifically gender and body dysphoria. I was just rewatching like the video I made in August of 2018 when I was like at my like thinnest, and I was like, I was pretty cute, and I just can't see that person in who I am right now, and I just see like a big person, um, and I'm for some reason after like months and months of not weighing myself was like, I can weigh myself today. And I'm 160 pounds, which is insane. Because when I was, for most of my life, I was like 120 pounds when I was soaking wet. Like, that was it. And I thought, like, man, if I ever get ripped, I'll be like 140 pounds. But now, I don't know, man. So that's tough for me to deal with. I'm also like, I don't exercise because my behaviors with food still aren't consistent enough for me to deem exercise as a safe activity, as in, I think that there would be too much of a calorie deficit, um, which is kind of scary. And I don't want to get back to a place I was, but now I'm also starting to worry about my physical health in that um, I don't eat a lot of vegetables and I drink a lot of soda still. I always have. Um, and like my teeth are not doing great. And so I'm just like hitting all of these life things at like 24, and I'm like, what the hell? Um, but also, I've been kind of just like pulling together my own treatment plans for all of these things because no one doctor knows how to deal with everything that I have. Um, Either the transness or the queerness or the eating disorder or the depression or the anxiety or like the acne and uh, um so but something I realized is I started a new medication um, in, I think, the fall of 2018 for mood swings called Lamictal, and it can cause acne, and I never knew this. And I don't believe it has affected my mood swings because I still have them. And I just kept taking it because I was like, well, there aren't any negative side effects. But I'm actually going to go off that medication. I think I have an appointment with my psychiatrist in a couple days, and I'm going to stop. And he's really bad. He's a terrible psychiatrist. I've been seeing him for 10 years, and I'm still a fucking mess. I don't blame him for all of it, but um, something drastically changed in me in the last 2 years, and it's a lot of parts of my life, yes, have changed, but I basically was like, okay, medication is something that I really need and something I need to like get right in order to move forward. And so I just kind of did whatever he told me to do. And um, I ended up taking a lot of medication that he was not monitoring me while I was starting to take it. And it really messed up a lot of brain function for me. Um, and I had a lot of allergic reactions to things, which I believe I'm still having. And I will be very interested if, in a few months after I stop taking this medication, if I clear up, because it's very painful. This is like the most painful acne I've had, and I have it all over my chest and back. And I have like giant ones, giant zits on my side, and like I'm so tired of it. Um, Another thing is there finally exists this trans medical health center in Boston. It's not just an endocrinologist, it's this like whole group of doctors that have like everything. And I've got an appointment that I made a few months ago, which is in April. Um, and they make you switch your primary care doctor to them, um, which I'm a little scared about, but honestly, my primary care has not been useful at all in the last 2 years. So um, I'm hoping to get a chest surgery revision, um, because honestly, if you look at my results, you can even see it from back then. I always had residual tissue left, but it was flat enough to be socially acceptable. But now that I've gained weight again, um, it's not where I want it to be, and it's not in a place where I'm even comfortable, like, existing. um, and like, it's bad, and I can't take it, and it's like, what the hell is happening? And I can't find a therapist that knows how to handle working through these kinds of issues. And so that leaves me to like coping in the ways that I know how to cope, but that's usually controlling food and or exercising in a very extreme way, both of which I'm not allowing myself to do. And then medication is not helping, and I have lost trust with my psychiatrist, as in I never really had it, but I was like always so broken that I was like, he can fix me. Um, but I've noticed this like huge personality shift in my life, and I don't even know who I am anymore, really, which is fine. I'm like in my 20s. I think that's what everybody's supposed to do. Um, but I've started like fluctuating back to going by Eric, online. I usually start on dating profiles, which is probably unhealthy. But I go by Eric and M. I mean, Eric is still my legal name, and it's honestly what I have to put on job applications right now. So it's like, I don't know. um, I went through also in the last 2 years a lot of terrible relationships. Um, I haven't dated in like a year, I don't think, but it's because of how bad everything ended up with the couple people I was dating. In 2019? No, in 2018. Wow. Um, and I became a person that I couldn't stand. And I was a jackass, and I was like, yeah, it was borderline crazy and disgusting, and um, I've been terrified of what I am capable of, almost. Um, what lines I came really close to crossing, and um, being a human is crazy. Um, But yeah, right now, still living at home with my folks. Um, I'd say anxiety levels on a scale of like 0 to 10 are basically constantly at around 7, and depression 1 to 10 is usually the remaining number of points I have left after anxiety. So 3 if my anxiety is at 7. Um, and I'm trying to keep on a sleep schedule, but I'm making this at 1:30 in the morning. But technically, it's daylight savings, so it's like 12:30. But um, I'm in therapy with a counselor, but she just kind of keeps me level, um, which I guess is good for now. Uh, and my anxiety is it deals with me not feeling like I'm qualified to do anything. Um, Especially my grad program was kind of a disappointment in that I don't know if all grad school is like this, but in my program, you just kind of show up and you pass. Um, and so that's what happened. And I paid, what was it, 50K, 50 plus K, in order to go to this program. And I got a piece of paper and no, that's, wow. And maybe it's my fault because I didn't use the time I had to network, but I was dealing with some other shit, and yeah, you don't get do-overs, so I'm just trying to move to the next thing. Yeah, it's hard out there in the world. But a plus side, I guess, is my back pain is mostly gone. I mean, it just kind of aches every now and then, but that's good. I bet it was just because I had no cartilage between my spinal cords. Like, I just didn't have anything. Um, Now I'm thick, but not even, which is weird. Um, yeah, but I just feel this kind of disconnect, and I don't know how to reconnect. I'm hoping that going off of all the medications that my crazy psychiatrist put me on kind of helps. I was on Cymbalta, for like 2 months, which I don't remember, basically. Like, they're gone. And like, the moment I realized that I should stop was when I was driving down the wrong side of the road, and I didn't even realize I was driving on the wrong side of the road. Because I was like, yeah, this is the right side of the road. And then I was like, nope. Oh, I almost hit an oncoming truck. And it was bad. And my memory was already garbage because of the whole starving thing. And depression is also terrible for memory. Hello, Wallace. Can you see Wallace? Hello. Big yawn. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. That's all I have for now. I hope to be back in a couple months. What are you doing? What are you doing, Wallace? I hope to be back in a couple months with maybe clearer skin and opportunities for chest revisions, and maybe a better idea of what is happening. That's all.